Hey, Dave Fannin here with the Body Firm Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps Monday morning quick tip. What comes first for weight loss? Exercise or diet? While it's true that you can't outrun a jelly donut, meaning that you cannot out-exercise a bad diet, I'm going to go out on a limb and say exercise for long-term weight loss, health, and fitness is the most important aspect. And there are 3 reasons. And the good thing is that over time, the weight will come off. Number 1, exercise is what we call a keystone habit. In that, the research backs this up, that when you establish an exercise habit, we're not talking about getting ready for a triathlon or a marathon or hours and hours a day. We're talking 2 to 3 30-minute workouts per day. 2 to 3 30-minute workouts per week. Over time, when you establish that habit, the other habits, positive habits, come into play. And when this exercise habit is established, you tend to use your credit card less. You sleep better. You have better interactions with your loved ones. Better interactions with children. These are all research and researched outcomes from establishing an exercise habit. Grades are improved. Interactions with loved ones are improved. People report taking more actions towards their positive goals. They eat less junk food, decreased alcohol consumption, and yes, better overall food choices. In the book, Younger Next Year, the doctor and the author said, get into the exercise. Over time, your nutrition will change, and then the weight will come down. Exercise first, because that exercise will carry over. In research, exercise is a habit that has carryover into other positive habits. You feel better. There's no downside. You'll tend to make more money. You'll get better promotions, improved grades. There's just no downside to establishing an exercise habit. And yes, it will make dropping the weight and changing your eating habits easier. And research also shows that when exercise is established, the weight that is lost during that period stays off longer. That's the key. More weight loss, and it's kept off longer, as opposed to what research shows is there's no carryover to improving your diet. When you improve your diet, there's no carryover to improved relations, better management of money, better sleep. None of these things happen, unfortunately. That's why exercise is a strange, unique, keystone habit, that this one thing that you put into your lifestyle carries over and just enhances your life in every manner. And then over time, you can kick in the nutrition. Number 2, disease and accident prevention. After the age of 50, a better diet will not prevent 70 to 80% of accidents and disease that comes from aging. But exercise will. Exercise has been proven to prevent 70 to 80% of all accidents and disease that occurs after the age of 50. There's no downside. If you want to live a very long and healthy life, you have to establish an exercise habit. And that's just the way it is. And if you're 30 and you're like, well, it doesn't really apply to me. When you establish the exercise habit, the sooner you do it, the longer you'll get the benefits, the easier it is to do. In my Fit Over 50 program, I have 2 groups of people. I have either the never exercised ever before. They might have done some gym class, and then we're going to establish this as an adult. And there's also, I lost my mojo. People that have exercised in their 30s and 40s, and then for whatever reason, usually the perfect storm, they tend to lose their momentum, and then we get them back into the gym and get them exercising again. And then over time, their nutrition improves. There's no downside. And that's just the way it is. So the number 1 way to be healthy and happy in your 40s and 50s is to establish your exercise habit. And just like a lot of my clients say, when I say, what would you say about this program? They say, I wish I had started sooner. The sooner you start, the better you'll do. And at 50, exercise isn't optional. Your nutrition, I do get people in their 50s and 60s that are coming in. They have good nutrition, but because of aging, they've started losing muscle mass, sarcopenia for men. They have great nutrition, but they're losing muscle mass. So we start exercising and they tend to feel better. Your testosterone goes up, better hormones. And the same for women. They come in, they're unable to get down on the floor and get back up because they've lost muscle mass. And if you fall and can't get back up, you're in trouble. And as early as 50, 52, I'm having these people coming in with these issues. Exercise prevents this. It is a lifesaver. That's why what is the most important thing is exercise, and then over time you can improve that nutrition and start dropping body fat, feeling better. There's no downside, but the exercise habit comes first. Then we work on the nutrition, and there's carryover. That's why, number one, if you're going to do one thing today to help you lose weight, you start an exercise program. Allow that to establish, then you can make some changes to the nutrition down the line. And something as easy as like walking around the block for 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes at lunchtime is how you establish an exercise habit. Walking is an excellent way. You don't have to knock out, a couch to 5K. You don't have to run a marathon. I even have doctors go, I don't have time. Can't train for a triathlon. 2 to 3 30-minute sessions per week gives you 90% of the benefits of exercise at the end of the day. And that's why when it comes to weight loss, exercise is number one, nutrition is number two, and exercise will help you with the nutrition. I hope this helps you. If you're like, where do I begin? 20 to 30 minutes per day, 2 to 3 days per week is how you get it started. If you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. Hope you guys have a great day.